Um, everyone's journey is different, innit? And
Yeah.
everyone's gonna process their thing different.
Okay.
And it's like I'll just put it straight out there as it is, and where it came to me, I should say.
Yeah.
I didn't process it very well when my mum died.
Okay.
When my mum died, I done some stupidness, and I ended up getting to prison.
Wow.
Do you
Okay.
understand what I'm trying to say? And it's while I was sitting down and the rest of it and reflecting back on my life and where I'm gonna go from here and how I'm gonna deal with things and who's gonna be my rock and things like that. It's like
Yeah.
that helped me to kind of focus myself because I realized that it's me.
Yeah.
I've got to focus me,
Mm.
and then I've got to focus my youth them on top of that. So it's that. But
Yeah.
with everyone, their journey's gonna be different.
Yeah, I know I come straight in hard, but you know what? Thank you for being truthful and honest, and I'm sure you've inspired at least somebody out there who might be going through a situation or just listening to you as, I suppose, a legend's son or your father.
That's the thing. A lot of people, talking on that as well, being a legend,
Yeah.
son, right?
Okay.
I don't know. A lot of people ask me, how do you deal with it? How do you take it? How do you feel? To be honest, I don't know. Do you get what I mean? Because I was born into this. This is something that is normal to me to. It was my father, innit? And my mum was a songwriter, like prolifically. So it's like, and then my uncle was like a predominant artist also. So it's something that I grew up with, which I don't see it any different. Do you get what I mean? Like how another person might look on it and from the outside, I don't really get their grasp. I don't really see their perspective. I can kind of identify what they're saying, but I don't see it that way. And I don't feel it like that. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's totally different.
Yeah, it's what you know, what you grow up with, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like if you never grow up eating sugar or biscuits in your house and things like that. When you go around people's house and they offer you these things, you intend to say no.
Yeah.
Because you don't know these things. As far as you're concerned, it's alien to what you're used to.
Of course.
And it's that. I was just used to that. So it's like I don't know how to live any other way, to be honest.
Okay. So back to your music. How do you go about writing your songs, your lyrics? Because you are a very versatile artist. People, if you haven't heard him, definitely you are. Because you can go from old school reggae, straight back to dancehall, straight back to hip hop, straight back. And I'm like, whoa, okay. What? There's not really something you can say, Young Ruler is definitely just this.
Nah.
So how do you do it?
And you see, my influence is this. Out of my brothers and sisters and that, some of us was born here, some of us wasn't.
Yeah.
So where I was born here, I used the influences of UK in it. I grew up with Top of the Pops, smash hits, all of that kind of stuff on the TV, Madness and all of that sort of stuff. Rick Ashley and Pet Shop Boys and not plugging them, but you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I grew up listening to all of these sort of things. So with that, my influence is wide, innit?
Okay.
Musically. So to bracketize myself or to put myself in a pocket don't make sense.
Okay.
Do you see what I mean? When plurally, like when I hear music and I like music and whatnot, so it's like where you got artists from Jamaica, a lot of them is more steady tuned in a lane.
Okay.
And they kind of craft that lane, develop that lane, and you know them for that lane.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of them, because there's so much talent in Jamaica, so many people's doing the thing, that a lot of them, when they actually find that craft, they got to stick with it because it's a way out.
Okay.
I'm born in the UK, I come from UK, so to me, I don't look at it that way.
Yeah.
I look at music on a whole different perspective. So some people look at me and they're like, yo, how you jump from this to that and that to this? Why you don't just stay in one place? Why you don't just this and that? To be honest, I don't care. I just like doing music. Do you see what I'm trying to say? And that's why I do it. So they're like, yeah, but you're putting out this and you're putting out that and you're putting out too many things at the same time. For one, they're different genres of music. For two, they're going to apply to different people. And they're gonna please different people. They're gonna touch different people. They may be even gripe different people. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Definitely.
But it's gonna have different effects.
Different markets.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, coming to that, how do you kind of put your lyrics together? Do you freestyle? Do you see what's going on in the world? How do you go about it?
I look at everyday topics. I look at things that I go through. I look at things that people go through. News, not regular news, because I look at news plurally, so I can make sense out of nonsense.
Yeah.
And I just look at what's going on generally in the world, innit, and things like that. It's just like everyday topics mainly, things that people can relate to and associate with, or I talk about stuff from a time where things was better.
Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
and people were more freer to do what they wanted to do, and they didn't have so much restraints on themselves. Do you get what I mean?
Definitely. You know, I think it's a point now to play one of your tracks that you sent me, and I do like this track. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So tell us about that track. Tell us a little something about that one.
All right. This one, Clean and Fresh. This is taken from the Money Mansion
Okay.
EP. That's out now, so people can go out and get it on all digital medias right now. Yeah, this song here it's just like the vibe what's going on now, innit? Like the kind of music what's out now.
Okay.
In the sense of just running for a few names, you know, without giving them publicity, so to speak. 6 Bars.
Okay.
You got Ragging King, you got Alkaline, you got Movado, so forth, you know, Conscience. It's just certain rhythms that they're getting and using. Like what Andrew Black's and certain people's building. So I said to myself, you know what, let me build a couple rhythms of a dancehall segment and show them, say, you know, not even say show them, but show people, plurally, say, we can fit into the dancehall segment no matter how much it changes or when it changes, and we don't have to talk slack and dirty and whatnot in order to be able to get the message across with style.
Okay.
And that's what that comes from, you know, because we're clean and fresh every day we step. So
Yeah. Okay.
get what I mean?
So you spoke just then about building rhythms.
Yeah.
So are you a producer?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us something about that then.
Well, I've been producing for a while, you know.
Okay.
I've been producing for a while. I used to run, well, I still do. I run Full House, you know, Full House Records, which is Pure and Natural.
Yeah.
Pure and Natural, which is Sky Productions. It's all the same thing.
Okay.
Pure and Natural is actually the studio, do you get what I mean? The production of it all. It all started with New Regime, which was my mum and dad's label, Full House, which I took over, turned into New Regime. As time progressed, I opened up Pure and Natural Studio,
Okay.
which was in South London at the time. Recorded a lot of artists. Recorded quite a few artists. I closed the studio down, moved on, changed the name, and now I'm in cooperation with some other people that's in America and so forth. Why it's called Sky Productions at the minute, but you've got Young Ruler Recordings too, which is part of it.
Okay.
You know, so you've got a digital side, and then you've got like a band side.
Okay.
So you've got STEM rhythms, so to speak. But yeah, rhythms is something I've been building for a while. You know, you've got like artists like Massini, with tunes like Mana General and these sort of songs. Yeah, I produce those. Those are mine.
Okay.
You know, you got like Killer Mick. I produce songs with Bucky Joe and Horace Andy, Tenor Star, Joseph Cotton, Winston Reedy, Annetto Peter, Don Hartley, it's from France named Spraggy. You've got Errol Matic, Liberty Lucian, King YQ. There's loads of artists, you know. I produced about 40 other artists.
Okay.
You know.
And what is the difference, or is there a difference for the listeners out there between being an artist and being a producer?
There's a big difference.
Okay.
Most artists can't say they're a producer.
Okay.
Most artists don't have rhythms.
Yeah.
Most artists have to go to other people to get a rhythm or have to pay for a rhythm. I don't. I have my own studio. I've had my own studio for 14 years now.
Okay.
And I make my own rhythms. I've got the equipment to make my own rhythms. I learned how to make my own rhythms. My cousin that runs Step Aside Productions is a producer also, who's taught me how to make rhythms.
Yeah.
So within that, you know, we've got like production teams around the family that makes rhythms. My next cousin Vanna makes rhythms. My son, who I'm managing his career right now, Tanner Two Trappy, my son makes rhythms. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like it's something that we do, but like most artists don't have rhythms, and to produce is not really in there. It's not really what they're looking at.
Okay.
In the sense of, they'd prefer, not say they can't do it.
Yeah.
They just prefer to sing on a song that they actually like the rhythm.
Okay.
And let that producer have the responsibility, you know, of cleaning it up.
Yeah.
Making it sound good. Getting it to on the distribution side of things, promotion, advertising and whatnot. And they leave it to other people to do. Do you see what I mean? They don't have to do it themselves. But me personally, I get rhythms from my production team, or I make rhythms, and with those rhythms I'll listen to them, I'll work something on it because it's made for me. And with that said, I'll sit down and say, you know what, I can hear certain artists on it, you know, and I'll say, you know, I'm gonna call Egerton, or I'm gonna call this person, or I'm gonna phone that person. I'm gonna see if they want it.
Okay.
And I do things like that, you know, in the sense of stretch out my hand and give another person a piece of the rhythm, because plurally, yeah, in one sense, people might like my songs, but you might like to hear that artist on the rhythm too.
Yeah.
If he could actually get his hand on it, you know.
Okay.
And it makes more of a segment in the rave too, or radio, or whatever it is. You hear 4 of the songs on the rhythm and they're all good.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so I think we should play another one of your tracks.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is My Time. Okay, here we go, people.
My time, 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 my time. Basically, I'm just telling everyone that I'm my time, you know.
Okay.
I've taken time out. I've actually looked at the business for what it is. I've looked at my own musical craft and brought it to the forefront of where I want to bring it to in order to be able to launch it how I want to launch it. And now it's my time.
Okay. So can you let the listeners out there and the people out there what it is that they can look out for? Because it's your time.
Yeah, definitely. You can look out for plenty more music from me. You can look out for productions from me, because I'm going to change the game of the business. Like right now, the entertainment scene, in the sense of what people's listening to plurally, I'm going to change. Because since I've been in it, if people go back who don't know me right now, if you go look into my name and see what I've done over the last couple of years, you'll understand where I'm coming from. And who does know me, they will know the kind of things that I've brought to the business, as in brought to the game, as in entertainment wise. So what I'm gonna do in the next year and whatnot, entertainment wise, rhythm wise, I'm gonna bring a lot of things to the table. I'm bringing a couple. I've got quite a few artists under the banner right now that people ain't heard yet. And when they hear what they're delivering, whoo.
Okay.
You know, outside of the rhythms them itself and what I'm delivering,
Definitely. And
so it's just sorry to cut you there. It's just an addition basically to the music what's out there already, and just giving it more outlook, more fun, more, you know.
Yeah.
Just open it up, make it more plural.
Okay. And who's inspiring you at the minute to make these music, to go forward and so on and so forth?
I'm inspiring me, to be honest.
Okay.
Outside of that, a lot of artists are inspiring me. I just like music.
Yeah.
So when I hear artists is putting out good music, doesn't matter who it is. Just when I hear artists putting out good music, I get a good vibe from that.
Okay.
Like if people listen to my thing, they will hear I never pirate a person's thing. Never, ever. Yeah, I don't thief my dad's stuff, no one, so I'm not gonna thief a person's thing. But I like listening to music because the music influences, you know, like my behavior in a sense.
Yeah.
Makes me want to get back in, or not even back, make me want to get into the studio itself, like now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I could be chilling out doing something and it's like, you know what, right now, you know, it's music, you know, so it's back to the studio, you know, because then the day's done. It's studio time again.
Okay. So when you're in the studio and you've got everything in front of you, how do you're a producer, you're an artist, etc., etc. How do you decide? Okay, that's a good tune. That will go this time at that time. Okay, that will wait a bit. How do you decide the process of it?
Boy.
Just hit you with it like that.
Yeah, that one's hard, isn't it? Because I don't know. It's all timing at the same time.
Okay.
Sometimes you might hear like a wave of music that's going on.
Yeah.
That you'd like to be part of.
Okay.
Where, for instance, those producers might not swing your way. They might not know you, or they might not have you in mind, or... Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
You might not have access to them in that sort of arena, and let's putting yourself out, where you might not even be able to put nothing out there of that sort of bounce.
Okay.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Where you missed that quarter.
Okay.
Where it's like, I don't know, maybe that could have been summer.
Okay.
And winter's come, and where winter's come, now you've got two rhythms that two friends or somebody you know or a producer you know's built. That's of that kind of bounce.
Okay.
You can't put it out in December.
Yeah.
Because that's already come in the summer there now. If you put it in December, you ain't going to get the reference you want.
Yeah. So
the best thing you do is hold on to that.
To the summer.
Till next year. And try hit it on spring, so then by summer it's got like a bounce about it.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? So it's like that. It's just looking on it for what it is. Sometimes you want to put something out and you got to hold it back. And another time it's like, it's pointless holding it back.
Yeah.
Because if you hold it back, it's just going to miss the bounce of music completely because things is evolving. So
Okay.
just let it go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And whatever happens, it happens.
Okay.
So that's how I do music anyway.
Yeah. And people that don't know, your name is also J Nile. Yeah.
My name is J Nile.
Oh, okay then. So you're
My
Young
name
Ruler
is
and
J Nile.
Okay.
But everybody called me Young Ruler, true to my father's Cool Ruler.
Okay.
Hence, like my father's name is Gregory Isaac, the Cool Ruler.
Yeah, yeah.
The same thing. I'm J Nile, the Young Ruler.
Okay then. So
You
that's
see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Okay. So for people out there searching, etc., etc., that's how they can search for you on YouTube and all these things.
Definitely.
Okay.
You know, apart from if you're looking for my website, it's www.youngrulermusic.com. So that's youngrulermusic.com.
Okay.
Young as in Y-U-N-G, not Y-O-U-N-G.
Okay, okay. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play another one of your tracks, and then I hope that you can please the listeners out there with some of your rhythms. You up for it?
Yeah, I could do something. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So first, I'm going to play this track.
One time Orthodox, you know? Girl says she want to play and I'm like,